just got on. Wait, my kids have been on it today to their school. So obviously, set some. Oh my god, I don't even know how you change that.
Oh, I love that.
I like it. How do I get something like that?
It looks like you're in rave. You're going rave.
What the hell?
It looks like you're ready to rave. You look like you're ready to rave.
Oh my god, one for his school meeting, for goodness sake.
There! Bonnie!
Hello.
Bonnie, I can't believe, I'm just saying to Jayde, oh my god, I've messaged Bonnie, she's not even got back to me. I can't believe
A little bit late, but I'm here.
No, it's brilliant. I didn't hear from you. I was like, is she coming? Is she not coming?
Oh no, I was just busy until now. I just got in quickly, got changed, rinsed the hair, and I'm here. Hello, everyone.
Thanks for joining us. So,
I don't even know how to change the background. Literally no idea. That's my kid.
So,
oh my god, I can't work out how you do it.
Oh, you're all right. I'm okay with it if you're okay with it.
I want it. Give it to me. I want it.
I'm a bit disturbed that he had a school lesson with that on his background at 8 years old, right? And I didn't realise.
So, okay, so for those that don't know, Nesh is a freelance stylist, lifestyle, food, fun, fashion. And then we've got Jayde. Jayde is a curvaceous, beautiful model. Nesh is
Hi, Jayde.
as well.
Hey.
We've got Bonnie. Bonnie is AKA bad mother blogger and mother to the beautiful group with beautiful hair, stunning hair. And would you say you're a mominger? Is that the right term? Do you manage him?
Yeah, I suppose so, because he doesn't have an independent manager. So yeah, I do. I manage him.
And he's got like 282,000 followers. That's amazing.
He's got a couple, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice to meet you. Sorry.
Nice to meet you, Nesh. So Nesh, you're a fashionista, blogger.
Yeah, model.
Yeah. Everything. Foodie.
And Jayde, you're curvilicious and you're a blogger? Mum blogger, maybe?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
How's everyone's new norm been? This whole new norm. We're not in lockdown anymore, but we're in the new norm. I can hear a bit of sound.
I'm
having a bit of feedback.
Is that yours? It's not mine. Is it yours, Bonnie?
What can you hear? There's no sound here. I don't think so.
Yours, Lainey, that I'm having trouble with. No?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
Is it me? Oh, that's better, I think.
A little.
Hello. 1, 2, 3.
Check.
Hey.
Okay. So, how's everyone's new norm? The new norm. We're not in lockdown anymore. How's it for you?
I haven't changed. I think just carrying on as normal.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it, really? Because I don't feel like it's normal yet, because you can't really do the normal things yet. So it's
the new normal, not like the old new
yeah.
normal, you know what I mean?
It's more confusing. At least when we were on lockdown, I knew where I stood. Now you just don't know what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. You don't know if you're going to get judged, if you're going to get in trouble. So it's a bit. It's like learning a new language, but you don't have the book. You know, you don't have the actual manual.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, the salons are opening tomorrow. Who's got hair appointments? I'm going to the salon on Sunday. I mean, this needs some help at the moment. It's just all over.
I'm going to wait and see how it all goes before I make my appointment.
Yeah, I've still got half a bottle of rose gold to use up, so I'm going to keep using it. It's a temporary one. My hair's wet at the moment, but my salon opens tomorrow. And because I get a collaboration with them, I don't want to push it and like be on their case straight away, because I know they have to get some money in. So I'm kind of like, I'm scared to say, oh, when can I come in? I don't want to feel like too haggish, like I just want to get my freebie, you know. And I know they need to make their money. So I'm like, I'm just going to I don't know. I'm thinking about when I'm going to ask him if we can come in, you know. But I'll probably wait a couple of weeks at least.
Who do you use?
Errol Douglas.
Is that up in West? I used to go there. Up in
Yeah.
Knightsbridge.
Knightsbridge, like Motcombe Street. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really expensive. If it wasn't that expensive, I'd just go and pay, but I'm not looking to pay £200 to get my hair coloured, so I'm just going to wait until...
No.
He did say to me, we're open from Saturday, but I think he just wants me to, like, promote him a little bit to, you know, tell other people. I don't want to... I just feel like I'm going to be a bit greedy. Like, some brands, I think, because they're struggling at the moment, I don't really want to approach them on any freebies or collaborations, because I feel like they're probably quite stressed. And the last thing they want is someone, you know, with their hands out asking for something.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, I'll do it for you for less than 150, babe. Or how much? 200? I'll do it for you for less than that.
Yeah, exactly. Because I get it for free off of him. That's why, and I've been going there for years.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I don't want to be unfaithful at the same time, because I know another lady. She said she'll do my hair for me for free. But then I don't want to promote that other person, because I'm scared that he's just going to say, "Oh no, our thing's over now. We're over," you know.
Yeah.
So
I have booked the boys in for a cut though. Oh, I've gone.
No, go on, go ahead.
Oh, my screen went blank. I don't know, my laptop's freaking me out. The boys have, I've booked them in because their hair is so long, they will not let me touch it. And so I've booked them in, and they were like, we just go to the local, like a Tonian guy here, locally. And she was like, yeah, you can't come in. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I'll just stand outside the window going, yeah, but they their hair is so long, it's lockdown locks going on. Like my two boys.
And you weren't tempted to give them a trim, Nesh?
I tried, but they freaked out. They will not let. So I'd rather not traumatise them and do really bad, because they haven't got like short hair. They've got quite long boy hair, but not long. Do you know what I mean? So
they got dreadlocks. Did you say?
No, they haven't got dreadlocks. They just got longer hair. So you know, it's easier if you can just.
Oh my god!
I heard that some bars and pubs in Shoreditch are opening at midnight.
That's clever.
Oh really?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, midnight makes more sense than 6 o'clock in the morning. I read on the papers it was 6 in the morning. Like, who's going to go at 6 in the morning? Maybe the same people that went to one pub at 12 will keep going till 6.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, guys, my daughter's just walked in, like, just swanning in. And, sorry.
Please do not swear.
Okay, mummy life. So today's debate was triggered by my friend's TikTok. A funny TikTok about a checkout girl and about Nese, and you know, you get those really chatty supermarket people, not necessarily girls, men, and they just chat. It's kind of like love it or hate it, and there's kind of two sides to this debate. There's the checkout person that's asked question after question. How's your day been? What are you doing now? What have you been doing? What are you cooking tonight? And also you've got the side where you're behind, there's a long queue, and they're just chatting away to the person in front of you, completely oblivious that says like 10 people. So I suppose it's like love it or hate it. Is it friendly? Is it nice? I mean, what are your thoughts on it? For me, I'll just start. I think I've learnt to slow down because I don't live in London anymore. I moved out 3 years ago. I'm in a very small town, so it is such a slow pace of life, which is one of the reasons why I moved out of London. I'm just sick of the dog eat dog, just speedy Gonzalo. Everyone's just going about their business at a speed. But so it's very much, you go in the post office, you go in there, and they're just chatting away, and that's just the style down here. And I think I was very much on London time. I was like, you know, and I think I've just had to learn how to just like grin and bear it. But you know, it depends. If it is too long, then I'm kind of like sort of staring politely, like making it a bit obvious that in a minute, you know, there's a queue of people behind and I'm waiting, kind of thing. So yeah, I suppose it depends for me. It depends on the situation, really.
When you're in the post office or you're in the bank, you know, you kind of get the elderly people, and you know that is their social.
Yeah.
So you know, they go in the bank, like, or the post office to buy one stamp, and then they're in there chatting at the post office for ages, and you know that they're literally just lonely. So you kind of, you know, sometimes if they're chatting too long, I then start chatting to them as well, because you can see they just want a bit of company. But what's worse is when it's the staff, when you're in the Waitrose or the checkout in wherever, Asda, and it's actually the staff that are buying something and they're talking to their staff mate.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, that's really annoying, because you just think, you know, you both work here, surely just, you know, do it in like lunchtime or something. That has happened to me recently.
Yeah, I don't mind chat. I like chatting to people anyway. As you probably, if you know me, you know I like to talk. So I'm like, yeah, I'll have a chat, and I chat, and I just like to get to know people. I just like to give people the time to, if they want to chat, I think, oh my god, I think that person wants to have a chat. So I'm just quite mindful of that, and I just, if I'm in a rush, I kind of go, breathe, and just take. Even if I'm here 1 minute longer than I need to be, it's not going to change where I need to go. If that's the case, then I should have been ahead of my game already. So I'm always mindful of taking the time to try and talk to people. I'm terrible. I can't do anything quickly because I just talk too much.
There must be a time limit, Nesh. There must be a time, like, you're like, hold on a minute, this is, you know, how long's too long, kind of like.
Well, sometimes, I like you say, if there's people in the queue and that person's talking, I do get a bit like, get anxious, thinking the other people are probably getting really down. Just shut up and stop talking to them and move on. There was one man at my Waitrose that used to, and I used to eventually avoid going to him, because you just couldn't get out of the conversation with him, and I'd be like, oh, I can't deal with you today. So I'd just be like, no, boys, let's go to this, let's go here. And they're like, wait, that one's shorter. I'm like, yeah, there's a reason why I think everyone had worked out that you just didn't want to go
to him, kind of thing.
He lost, so like, he'd been through some real hard time, and you literally told his whole life story, and I was like, man, I feel sorry for him. But it was like, no, it's not a check out, like, you need to go to therapy.
Yeah, this is the wrong place.
I generally use the self-checkout though anyway nowadays, but I find myself talking to the self-checkout because they ask you so many questions. Do you know what I mean? Like, you go to the self-checkout and you scan everything, and then it says, do you have your Waitrose card? And you're trying to do social distancing, you're trying to keep like a distance, but you got to touch it. No, I don't. And you're like that, or you're like that with your elbow, or you're like with your knuckle. And then it says, do you want a carrier bag? And I'm like, no, I don't want a carrier bag. No, I don't want one. I don't want. And I think, why does it ask me if I want a carrier bag? It doesn't ask me if I want a tin of beans. It doesn't ask me if I want a bar of chocolate. If I wanted a carrier bag, I would scan the carrier bag just like I would if I wanted a packet of rice. It asks me, do I have a card, loyalty card? Do I want a carrier bag? Then it says, how do you want to pay? Do you want a receipt? So I've touched it already 4 or 5 times. And then I'm like, but I do want some anti-bac now after I've done all that touching, and there's like none on offer. So you just can't escape having these conversations, even with robots now at the checkout, and it's just. But I'd rather it be a human than the robot. So yeah, I suppose it's a good thing, isn't it? It's human touch, and we're losing more and more of that nowadays. So I just think, yeah, it's fine, you know.
Jayde?
I think I'd rather have a chatty checkout staff than a miserable one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I don't mind a little general chit chat, but obviously not.
Go on, sorry, I'll cut you in.
No, it's fine. Yeah, no, I'd rather have like a little general chit chat, but not like a lengthy conversation.
Yeah.
I get annoyed if I go to a checkout or I'm served by someone who doesn't look at you and doesn't acknowledge you, yeah. Smile. That really infuriates me.
Yes.
So, yeah, I agree. I would definitely prefer like a chatty person. I'd rather have that conversation, contact, interaction.
Yeah.
Doesn't look at you, looks like you've totally put them out by going there. Like, it infuriates. That's one of my
just. Are you drinking? What are you drinking for a food?
I've got a fishbowl.
What
I've learned some new skills since lockdown. I've learned how to make fish bowls.
Oh, what's a fish
It's a
bowl?
rum punch. Well, it's just a rum punch, basically. I've got a bit of, what do you call it? It's called duppy share. Has anyone tried that new rum?
No.
Oh, it's lovely. It's really nice. It's called duppy share, and it's from Barbados and Jamaica. They've got two rums that they mix, and they make this rum called duppy share. I think it's like in between Appleton and Mount Gay.
Oh God.
And it's really nice.
Lethal.
I put a bit of it's not for a nephew. No, and I put a bit of coconut water in it with pineapple juice, and it's just nice. It's just nice, yeah. So with the other thing with the checkouts, when you've got little kids with you, like I remember, like it's up until a certain age they talk to you more. When you've got you like I've got the grandchildren now, and whenever I go to the tills, they never talk to me. But as soon as I've got three of them.
How can you?
Yeah. My daughter was 28 yesterday.
Wow.
I know. And I have a little boy once a week because he's autistic. So I have him like once a week or twice, depends now. And when I take him in the supermarket, Pete and my little granddaughter, they're very sociable. It's like all of a sudden they want to know you, and they don't even talk to you before. And now you've got the child, it's like, hello. And then they give the child something, and it's nice. It reminds me of whenever you've got children and you're at the checkout, you have quite a relationship with the staff. And as soon as your children get over the age of 5, they just don't talk to you anymore. It's like, you know, you haven't got that cute baby anymore.
Yeah, it's true actually.
Can I ask you another question? Service-wise, you've got like all the supermarkets like Asda, Sainsbury's, Tesco. What's your experience with the service? So if you wanted to ask a question and you're in Asda, or if you wanted to ask a question in Waitrose, have you had any experiences with that?
In what respect?
Like, for example, I always find when I go into Asda, if you ask them a question, like where is anything, they look at you like you've just said something about their mum.
Oh, right.
Asda is...
I get really annoyed with my mum when she can't find something, right? She goes and I'm going to find the man, or I'm going to find someone to help. I'm like, why are you bothering?
Yeah.
I'm getting annoyed because they won't know what you've asked, won't understand what you've asked. Say like quinoa, I don't know, something like that. Like, pardon? No, sorry. I'm like,
especially in Asda.
Sainsbury's, that happened to me in Sainsbury's. I was looking for semolina. I wanted semolina flour. No, even I was like, I don't even know what it is. Like, semolina flour? Like, what the hell?
It's hard to find.
Yeah, and I was like, oh,
it's not near the flour, it's somewhere else.
Yeah, so I went and they were like, what is it? And I was like, oh, you know what? No. Oh, yeah, and I was like, I can't believe it. You've got so patient, you know, and it quite often is, and I just never, like, even, you know, like if you go to B&Q or any, like wherever you go, you ask for it, they've got no idea. And I think, what the hell are you doing here?
Yeah, I don't even bother asking anymore. I just
Really?
Yeah, I don't ask.
Oh my god, my daughter, she always gets mad at me when I ask as well. She says, stop, why are you asking like what you said to your mum?
I was like, why are you asking? Because they never help her. I've never been in that situation where they've actually come in. So I'm like, forget it.
Oh my god.
Yes, it is frustrating. And how's everyone finding the queuing situation in supermarkets as well, just as we're on that subject with the whole...
Well,
and Jayde.
sorry, I drive, so I drive in and then I take the lift down and I go into the supermarket. And then everyone's queuing outside. Just like, I just pretend I don't know that they're queuing, so I just go straight in.
Do you? Jayde, that's so naughty.
I haven't been caught yet.
Oh, I'd be so worried in case I got caught and they're like, what are you doing? That's so naughty.
Oh my
so
God.
that is
My
hilarious.
daughter-in-law's a bit of a Karen. My daughter-in-law's a bit of a Karen, and she's just got a job now in the NHS. So she's really gassed up. So she walks into the local Waitrose where she lives in Bournemouth, and and then there's a queue, but she didn't realise there was a queue because the cashier invited her over. So as she's gone to approach the cashier, someone in the queue's gone, "There's a queue," and she's gone, "Yes, I know." And she's gone, "By the way, I'm NHS." And then the other girl's gone, "I'm NHS too." And they've both got their NHS passes out. I'm like, oh my God, that like just keep your mouth shut, because there's so much NHS and everyone's a key worker now. Everyone's a key worker, like Uber drivers, Deliveroo man, they're all key workers. So who ain't a key worker is the question. It's spot the non-key worker nowadays. When you look at the key worker list, honestly, it is long. Like key worker, everyone is a key worker.
That's hilarious, Jayde. You crack me up. You've opened it as well. You said it.
But nobody said anything. I just went in. Well, the first time I done it, it was innocent. I didn't know. I just walked in and then
You went, what work? No one's telling me I'm going to go.
You do it all the time now, Jayde.
if I need to go to the, they don't even. Yeah, I just go in.
I might try that actually.
Do you know what? I went to Sainsbury's, so I queued up. So to be honest, I've done mostly online shopping, so I haven't really gone. And then I went to Sainsbury's the other day to pick up an order, and I queued up, and I was like, oh my God. My son went, "I'm not getting in that queue," and I was like, "You haven't got a choice. Like, you have to. You're coming with me." We queued up and then went in, and like they just gave me all the wrong information, sent me out of the shop, and I had to go round the back, and it wasn't where I needed to go. So then I'd come back round, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's even longer. I can't queue up again." So I was like, "Oh no, people are going to think I'm pushing in," and I got really stressed.
Yeah.
So then I went up to the security. I was like, "Excuse me," I had a mask on. I was like, "I don't know what you're saying." It's like I just queued up and I've gone in, and I should have just been like you, Jayde, and just gone, "I'm walking in."
Yeah.
Well, somebody the other day, who was it now? Someone said to me that they went to the queue and somebody saw somebody go something like that. They went to the queue and they said to the security guard, "Is it law for me to queue?" And the security guard said no. And then they said, "So can I just go? If I go in, are you going to stop me?" And they said no. So they just walked in.
Oh, that's so that's naughty.
It's cheeky, isn't it? I wouldn't do that. Personally, I wouldn't do it. No, but yeah, it was just, it's not a law. So if you just walk in, I mean, it's like the queuing system for the bus. It's no different to a bus queue. You don't have to queue. You can push in, but it's just etiquette, isn't it? We're British, we queue.
Going back, chit chat, love it or hate it. I don't mind it. I don't mind if they're over chatty. It's better than being miserable, right?
Yeah.
Jayde?
I agree.
Yeah? Nesh?
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, definitely.
And Bonnie?
I do agree, yes. Chatty is better than non-chatty.
Exactly. So, yeah, we're all agreed on that. That's it. It's all good. The time's gone by. What is it? 9:05. Ladies.
9:05 already. Oh my God.
I know. It's like
I haven't even finished my fishbowl yet.
I need to try.
You're going to be
How big is that? Is it like a teacup?
It's a teacup.
You know what? Because of that angle that your camera's at, it looks bloody
It's
huge.
massive, isn't it?
It looks massive.
It depends the angle, doesn't it, really?
It looks huge.
But it's just, okay, here's my hand.
Oh.
But look at that.
So funny.
That'll be a good, what do they call it? A clickbait.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's good.
yeah.
I was playing around with the Instagram green screen. I couldn't believe there was a green screen in the Instagram.
Is there a green screen? I didn't know.
No.
What do you mean?
So the other day I was looking for a green screen just to have a bit of fun, to have some background, and I've done a review because I don't drink, Bonnie. I stopped drinking nearly 3 years ago. So I've done a review on an alcoholic beverage, but I was just trying to, it was a really miserable day, so I thought, right, I'm going to get a background. So I was looking for a green screen app on my phone to see if I could change my background so it looks like I was on the beach. And then, I don't know what happened, but I came across Lily Allen on Instagram, and she had a background, and when I looked on the Instagram, you know, it tells you what the filter is. And there's actually a green screen, so you go into your stories and you can get a filter that gives you a green screen, so you can upload any background.
Literally, like, get my phone out right now so you can help me see this.
Go to your stories.
Yeah, hang on.
And then go into to say you're going to upload something on your stories. You've got live, create, normal, boomerang. So
Yeah.
do you know the different filters, like the filter I've been using up at the moment is that one where it's like a vintage.
Have a look.
I can't, hang on a minute.
Retro Milan. You know the Retro Milan?
Oh yeah, retro.
I'm on my phone, so I can't even do this.
So the one is called Green Screen by Instagram. Green
What,
Screen
it's
by
in
Instagram.
the filter app, so you have to
Oh, do you have to go on layout? No, layout.
I don't know how I've got into it. Add media. No, you go into like, so you've got.
hang on a minute.
So this section.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that section.
Yeah, and then you go in, then you can upload, like, find a filter.
Oh. So
Yeah, that's it. So then you can upload your own media, and you can have anything behind you.
Ah.
Oh my God, I've done it! Oh
I noticed they did that on TikTok. I did it on TikTok.
It's amazing. You've got to try it. You can be anywhere.
Really, that's genius. Look. I can't show you because it's stupid things. Hang on. No, oh, it's really, I don't even know how to take this background off.
You can be anywhere in the world, ladies. So that's my
Oh,
new...
got photos of me in front of my prosecco.
Oh, yeah.
I can't see it. It's that stupid thing. Anyway. Well done. You taught me something tonight. That was wicked.
Sorry?
I said that was wicked. Thanks for that tip.
I know. Thanks, Lily Allen. Thanks, Lily Allen. And then you can change your media. You can change the background. Add
You can put a photo in the background.
Yeah.
You're going to have to tell me how step by step, because I missed all of it. I was trying to go on Instagram whilst on my phone.
Yeah, I will.
I like it.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll send that. Okay. Ladies, it's been lovely having you. Thanks, Nesh. Thanks, Bonnie. Thanks, Jay.
Happy Friday.
Anytime.
Thank you. It's lovely to meet you, ladies.
Lovely to meet you.
Bye.
I'll think of you every time I'm at the checkout.